Shake your body. We don't feel we chill at a party. We groove that's sensual, three dimensional, unquestionable, love it, professional. Got a category, my own, and I'm the president. Don't be alarmed, but I'm showing up the resident with my particular style particular, extracurricular, smoother and trickier. Throwing lyrics like a throw blackjack. You're a chicken me nothing. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Our Own Thing podcast, the platform urban fiction authors and readers call home. Quarterbacking this thing, it's your player partner, Said Green, and I'm coming to you live and direct from the Gump Town, Montgomery, Alabama. And before we get into today's episode, I need some help from the community, man, to build this platform, you feel me? I need my urban fiction authors. I need my urban fiction authorists, my street lit authors, my urban romance authorists, readers, and lovers. I need y'all to go to YouTube and hit that subscribe, like, and share button for your partner and help me build this platform on something solid, you dig? And what's so sweet about it is, it ain't gonna cost you one dime. It's totally free. You feel me? Just building up a community for, the people who write the type of literature that I like to read. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all take a few seconds now, man, to hit them buttons and help build this channel. Here at Our Own Thing podcast, we speak on multiple topics pertaining to culture, music, sports, current events, and most importantly, urban fiction. Having an affinity for sports, I like this time of the year. Me personally, it's an opportunity to win some money off some suckers who love to bet with their heart. You feel me? It's also a time to kick it with your people and fellowship and eat some good food and whatnot. And the ones that y'all talk shit about the game, etc. You feel me? Thursday, Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Baltimore Ravens 27-20. It was a last second touchdown got overturned. Isaiah Likely he stepped out of bounds, so therefore, Kansas City won. That was the game to kick off the season. You feel me? Last night we had the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Philly pulled off the dub last night, 34-29. It was a sloppy game. Certain parts of the game was sloppy, a lot of penalties and whatnot. Although they did go through spring training and whatnot, it was the first game and it kind of showed because it was kind of sloppy, you feel me? But it is officially football season, people. But let's get into today's episode, though. Who we got coming through this week? Today we have an urban fiction authoress from Boston, Massachusetts, who later relocated down south to the A-Town. She's a college grad who decided to embark on her literary journey, and we have her here today to discuss her latest novel, Takedown. So without further ado, y'all give it up for Yvette Way. What's happening with you, Queen? Thanks for coming through.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Ain't no doubt. How you feeling today?
I feel good. How you feeling? I guess I would have been one of those suckers that bet with our heart or fantasy football, but mine was computer drafted.
Yeah, there's a lot of folk like to bet with their heart. Now they don't, your team ain't got a chance, and you know it, but you still roll with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we got 6 of those,
Huh?
so I'm gonna roll with them for life.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you. Well,
So,
Yvette, I tell all my guests why this platform was created, and that was to bring shine to urban fiction authors and urban fiction authors. Um, give them a place, an environment, a relaxed environment where they can come through, connect with their people, and let them know what they got going on and what they could be expecting from them in the near future. You feel me?
Okay.
So I ain't gonna hold you because the people they want to hear from you. Introduce yourself to the viewers. Let them know your story and what you plan to accomplish in this industry.
Well, like you said, I'm a vet way. I was born in Boston. Now I live in Atlanta. I've been here for 3 years. I started writing, well, I wrote my first novel and self-published it in 2006 called What's a Sister to Do?
Hmm.
It's out on all ways that you can find the books.
Okay.
Amazon, my website,
Okay.
www.symphony18publishing.com. But we're here to talk about this right here.
New.
Takedown.
Okay.
The the latest one.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Well, since we're here to talk about it, let's let the viewers, hear a few questions. We do ask questions here, so they be want to hear
Okay.
some answers and whatnot. But we are gonna get around to it most definitely.
All right.
They be want to know, a little bit more about these authors who be putting these books together that we love. You feel me?
Yeah.
Here's the first question. Did you always want to be an author? If not, what did you want to do? What did you want to be growing up? I'm sorry.
Growing up, I went through a lot of things. My mother used to say I was a jack of all trades, but a expert at none. Because I
Master at
tried,
none.
I tried everything. I played 3 different sports in high school,
Yeah.
and then the 10th grade teacher was teaching Maya Angelou, J. California Cooper, all the classics,
Hmm.
and he started a newsletter, and I joined up on that. So it led me to want to be a journalist. And as you hear, I always had an affinity for sports. So
Hmm.
I ended up going to college saying, oh, I want to be a sports journalist.
Okay.
Little did I know at that time, there wasn't much room for
Yeah.
a female, let alone a black female,
Yeah. I
especially
got
not in Boston,
you.
to be a
Shit.
sports journalist. There was one woman up there, white
Uh,
woman, and I always thought she was a man.
uh,
She had a moniker that she wrote under.
yeah.
So I guess she was cornering the market on the females.
Word.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. Boston got their little history. Well, from my
I mean,
understanding, it's still funky up there for real though.
y'all always say that, but we've been open. I mean, people also think there's not a lot of black people there. I'm like, yo, we're the first basketball team to have a black player.
Hmm.
Bas- First basketball team, Celtics
Right.
champions, to have a black coach in Bill Russell.
Right.
So, you know, Boston is hit and miss.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah, Bill say he went through some shit up there too though, but
He
yeah,
did, he
you
did.
go through that shit. It's everywhere. I'm from the South, so it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere because I've gone through it down here too.
Word, you feel me? It's everywhere. What difference do you see between a writer and an author?
It took me a while to get into that because I would always say I'm a writer. Someone was like, "You 3 books deep in this. You're an author."
Published author, right?
Yes. So a writer is someone that writes and probably keeps it to themselves, got their little journal, their
Right,
little book, and author is someone that went through the trenches and got it out there.
for sure. What to you are the most important elements of good writing?
um, getting it done. I mean, everybody's subjective,
Uh-huh.
you know. What's good to someone else may be trash to someone. So writing is subjective. You like what you like.
How did you come up with the title for your book,
Um,
Takedown?
yeah, the title came to me because it's her goal to take down whoever stole her father's car
Mm-hmm.
and that he made for her. And also, it's a play on words because the owner of the record label is a former wrestler.
What is your process like? Are you more of a plotter or a pantser?
Definitely a pantser. I don't plot anything.
Yeah,
I see people be like, "Oh, you gotta outline this. You gotta do this."
yeah.
I write what comes to me. Maybe that's a blessing in it,
In
you
itself,
know.
yeah.
That it comes to me. Sometimes this stuff comes to me in dreams.
And dreams, God. we give
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's how you know it's like what you're supposed to do.
right. Get your
Like,
ass up and put this shit down. Get up.
and I do 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it works for some though. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they
Yeah,
plotters, they do they outline and that's their process. It worked for them. And just like you say, some people just freestyle it. It just comes. It
yeah,
flows as they write it. That shit comes. You feel me? What do you need in your writing space to help you stay focused?
nothing,
Nothing.
nothing, absolutely nothing, nothing that I can, focus on other than my writing. I just want my computer in me. I don't want no music. I don't want no
TV, just
phone, no
quiet.
TV. Just quiet.
Okay.
As you see, white walls,
Right.
nothing.
How do you come up with the material you're writing about?
Sometimes life, sometimes other people's life,
Hmm.
and like I said, sometimes it just it just flows, and I just write what I feel and what comes out.
Comes across more authentic that way too. You just let that thing
Yeah.
flow.
Someone asked me the other day. They were like, "Did you use AI in any of your books?" I'm like, "Absolutely not."
The AI game. What's your deal on that AI? What you think about that? They finna hurt the game, man, with that AI shit, ain't?
No, because like you just said, it's more authentic when a person writes it.
Yeah.
I mean, a little AI assistance for editing and correcting, maybe, but your story is your story.
Word. Word. What's your favorite part of writing this? What was your favorite part of writing this book?
My favorite part was seeing it come together.
Hmm.
Like I said, well, it's also this book was a labor of love. I wrote it as a short story back in 2008,
Right.
and everybody was like, "That's got to be a book." I hesitated for a long time, but then I got back into it
Hmm.
like 2019 when I retired, and then I was like, "Okay, we gonna finish it off."
That's when you start back on it in 2019.
Yes,
Word. Do you have any personal connection to the story or characters?
just the car.
Just the car.
Um, yeah, this is not my first go round in Atlanta.
Word.
I had a friend when I lived down here before who got killed, and he used to work on an old car his father gave him. So
Hmm.
that was my way of dedicating the book to him.
That's dope. I'm sorry to hear that he got killed, but I'm saying you writing in memory of him is dope. What's your favorite and least favorite part of publishing?
Now it's like the whole game of it. Everybody want to tell you what to do and how to do it,
Hmm.
and now they're moving the bar. Like before, it's like, oh, you just got to get it edited. Now they're like, oh, you got to get it edited, have ARC readers, do this, do that, do this before you publish it to make sure it's right.
Right.
And it's like, you can't listen to everybody. Do what feels right to you.
Word.
And if your editor and your readers like it, put it out,
Go with it.
go with it.
Are you adapting any of your books into movies?
This one,
This one right
it's a
here?
it's a possibility. I mean, people told me, like I said, when it was a short story, people
Yeah.
were like that sound like a movie.
Okay.
So then when I did the book, people were reading it everywhere I go. They're like, that needs to be a movie.
Shit, you in the right spot, goddamn.
So yeah, hopefully we get it next couple of years.
Okay.
I'm working on the screenplay now. I'm
Yeah.
not a professional, so I'm gonna have to have some other people put eyes on it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, two heads better than one. You feel me?
Or however many it takes to get it
Or
out
however many it
there.
takes, most definitely. The more, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? One thing you could change about the genre, what would it be?
Actually, nothing. I love the way the genre is expanding. Like books like Takedown to books like my other book, Story of Two. It's like, you put some romance in there and some, all types of black books.
Yeah.
So the genre is definitely growing.
If you could be mentored by a famous author, who would it be?
Dr. Maya Angelou.
Dr. Maya Angelou. Say she the one who moved you, huh?
She's the one that moves me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You kind of remind me of Maya Angelou. Man.
Oh shit. I never
Huh?
got that one before.
You do kind of come. You kind of give me that that vibe. How she is. She don't never break her tone. She just keep it just a subtle tone and.
This was a lot of years in the making, a lot of yoga classes.
Yeah. What is the most unethical practice in the literary industry?
I guess that AI stuff. I'm not fully up on it,
Uh huh.
but I mean, do you? My friend, she did a whole cookbook in AI. She hasn't put it out yet, but I was reading some of the recipes like, AI did this?
Yeah. Mm?
It's like chocolate. She had like chocolate covered bacon and stuff like that. I was like, I'm kind of with this.
Do you have any advice for aspiring authors?
Yeah, just do it. Just get it out there. Just keep writing.
Keep
That's the
writing.
main one. Keep writing. I
Keep
don't care if you journal writing, if you prompt writing, just
just get it
just
out there.
write.
Word.
Just do it. Yeah.
Well, this is the final question, Yvette. What is literary success to you?
I'm not much of a trophy person. So literary success to me is, being invited. Like I said, it's my goal in the next couple of years to be an invited author to Essence Fest.
Hmm.
You know how they only invite a few
Right.
and other things like that, other literary events. It's also, the reaction that people have to my work.
Hmm.
Like I posted a video on TikTok and I never noticed it until my friend showed me. He's like, yo, do you see the girl in the back behind you when you read it? She's like, oh. And I was like, I never noticed that. I've been posting that video for like a year.
Yeah.
I was reading from my first book, What's a Sister to Do?
Uh huh.
And her reactions were like on
Hmm.
point. I just was like, yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Well, give your fans and the viewers a brief synopsis of Takedown.
Takedown is based in Atlanta, Georgia. It's about a young lady who father was killed by the Atlanta police.
Mm.
Um, and his last gift to
APB.
her, his last gift to her was a 1969 Ford Fairlawn
Okay.
cherry
Yeah.
red with the license plate that said cherry.
Yeah.
She meets this rapper and thinks she's found the one, and they're doing their thing now. Her car comes up missing from
God
behind,
damn.
from in front of his house.
Yeah.
So she tries to find out, she tries to find out what happened to the car and finds out a whole lot more and ends up damn near taking down the record label.
God damn. Take down the whole label.
Label.
There it is.
There it
Y'all check out
is.
Yvette, man. Cause she definitely got something to say. Hey, we've come to the end of another episode of Our Own Thing. And I'd like to thank our guest, Yvette Way, for coming through to chop it up with me. Yo, share your social media handle with the ones who want to follow you or check out your work.
Instagram and TikTok both are at Yvette Way Author and at Symphony18_publishing. Website for all my books, www.symphony18publishing.com.
Okay. And before we get out of here, Yvette, let them know what you got coming up in the near future.
I have another book coming out. I'm a contributor and author. It's called My Test, My Testimony, about my story. It's going to be a tearjerker.
Okay.
I'm not used to writing that kind of stuff, but
You putting it down though.
I'm one of the 15 authors.
Okay.
It's a collaboration book.
What is so it's touching like on your personal life or
My personal life, my trials and tribulations.
where oh yeah, you gotta go down memory lane then.
Yeah.
When they can be looking for that then?
Winter.
Winter time.
Yes. Also available for pre-sale on my website.
Word up. There you have it. Y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Support the channel when you subscribe, like, and share. Till next time, let's build.